Oh, yeah, the one that got away, right? We've all been in love. Hopefully, you've been in love. You've experienced the fallacy of love in the way that the movies show it. Relationships can be a really good thing, but sometimes you meet people, you connect with them, and it's not the right time. How many of you guys have met somebody who you wish that you didn't meet them so soon, or you didn't necessarily get the whole phase or your player phase out of you, but you met a girl who was worthy of your last name. You met a woman that you could potentially see having your child. You met a girl that allows you to be the man that you want to be, or sees the potential in you to being the man or becoming the man you want to be. So there are people out there like that for us. Okay, some of us we're immature to realize it. Some of us, the timing wasn't right. Some of us were too hard-headed. We thought that we were invincible and we would never lose the bitch. But when you see people reconnect, especially in the public eye, they reconnect, they break up, they make up. There's a lot of things that can be said about that. Did they hit the wall? Was it convenient? Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, so many people have gotten back together with an ex. And sometimes it's easier for us to say that, she's an ex or he's an ex for a reason. But sometimes, maybe you had some maturing to do. Maybe you overlooked her. Maybe she overlooked you. Do we all deserve a chance? So now here we have Ashanti and Nelly who are pregnant. And a whole bunch of people are mad about it. Let's talk about it. Do me a favor. Make sure you guys like the video. Share the video. This is Masculinity Unlocked. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Masculinity Unlocked. I'm your host, AV, aka Alpha Villains. I appreciate everybody for being here. Today we're going to talk about Ashanti and Nelly being pregnant. Congratulations to the couple. Sometimes love can be a really good thing. Relationships can be a really good thing. Being happy. It's hard to believe sometimes that you can actually be a man and masculine and be happy as a monogamous man. It's hard to believe that some men are masculine. They're quote unquote alpha. They're good with women. They can pretty much have any woman that they want, but they choose to stay with one woman, or they choose love, or they choose to make themselves happy. Now, we all know that nobody cares about your feelings. So if nobody cares about our feelings, who is responsible to make you happy? Is it the internet? Is it the Telegram groups that you guys talk on? Is it your coaches that you hire for a year? No, you got to make yourself happy, bro. The same can be said about women. We have here, there's a whole bunch of content creators talking about the shit that you women are doing. The goofy shit, the zombie shit, the hoish shit. We laugh at you bitches because you guys don't want to listen to what men really want. You think you know it all and shit, but you're not a man. You act like a man. Acting like a man doesn't make you a man. So why not listen to a man? Why not listen to a man or a specimen that resembles or anatomically has the shit that you ultimately want? But when you have Ashanti and Nelly being pregnant, there's a lot of people who are mad about this. Now, you guys remember why Ashanti broke up with Nelly? Watch this.
Down to trust, and I think that is something that so many women deal with. How do you handle trust in relationships? Mm-hmm. Why do you think it's hard to trust somebody?
I think sometimes when people have their own insecurities, it allows them to act out of character. I've been betrayed, and I feel like, again, you just have to grow. You have to grow up. You have to accept responsibilities for the things that you do. You know, I'm not a big fan of people being cowards. You know what I mean? So I think that it's just really important to know yourself and understand what you want and get it. You know, I'm in a different place right now.
I don't think there was anything wrong with what Ashanti said. Now, there's always two sides to every story, right? Women have a really good habit or really good at convincing people, right? And, you know, in the times that we live in right now, whatever a woman says goes. Doesn't matter how many things you said. No matter how many lie detector tests, how many concrete evidence you have, you're always going to be guilty. Men will always be guilty at the end of the day because they think we should handle it. But Ashanti said about 8 or 9, 10, 12 years ago, a long time ago, she said that you have to grow. She was in a different space. So apparently, Nelly and Ashanti, you know, they were together. And the rumor mill says that Ashanti wanted to get married. She wanted to have a kid, but Nelly didn't want that. So he didn't give her a ring. So fast forward, Ashanti and Nelly are pregnant. Some people are happy, some people aren't. But I want you guys to see how misery loves company. I want you guys to see the vitriol that women share for one another when another woman is happy. Let's go.
And what one woman is not willing to accept, another woman is there with her hands out waiting for crumbs. That's exactly the situation that reminds me of this whole Nelly and Ashanti relationship, right? He was with that other woman for nearly a decade. And she went on that show and she said, I don't want to be just a baby mama. I want to be a wife. Like, I want it to be love, marriage, baby, and in that order. And in that order. And we don't know why they broke up, or at least I don't know why they broke up. And now he's rebounding with Ashanti. And let's just call it what it is. It's a rebound, sis. Like, it's a rebound. I hate to see Ashanti going out bad like this. Because honestly, when I saw that she was pregnant, in my head, I said, yikes. Because already, sis, and why didn't you make him marry you? But this is a middle-aged man who did not marry the woman that he was engaged to for 7 years. And he's probably not going to marry Ashanti either. And if we're really keeping it a buck, probably the only reason that he's with Ashanti is because he's already middle-aged and he's nearing the end of his life. And he wants somebody to spend the rest of his life with, and he wants a kid. And Chantel was not going to give him a kid without marriage. A lot of black women are too comfortable being the baby moms. Now, Chantel was like, I'm not going to be a baby mom. But Ashanti was like, oh, please, please love me. I'll be your baby mom. Girl.
Now, if you know, you know, right? We all know, and you should know this by now. Women don't like each other. They don't like one another. This is why you meet a lot of women who say, I don't really have a lot of girlfriends. I have guy friends, because women are catty. The only time women stick together is if they do shit like this. They want to tear each other down. What business of it is it of yours to condemn or judge Ashanti for wanting to be with a man that she was with before? They're comparing this young lady, pardon me, I'm not even gonna call her a bitch, this young lady on TikTok is condemning Nelly and Ashanti for not getting married or doing it before. That was like 12 years ago, sis. She was younger. Ashanti was younger too. She was at the height of her career. Maybe she wasn't ready for a baby. You live and learn. You know, as a man, you're always going to pay for the mistakes that you make. People never remember the good things that you do. They're always going to remember the bad things. So there's rumors that Nelly was, you know, womanizer. Nelly had a gambling problem. He had a drug problem, allegedly. And people are condemning him for that. They're trying to dig that up to discourage Ashanti, or to put bad juju on Ashanti and Nelly's relationship, bro. How many times have I told you guys that relationships, the best relationships in my view, the most successful relationships in my view, are the relationships that are as discreet and as quiet as possible? Not because you got another life, a second life, a double life, not because you're having an affair, not because you're ashamed of the woman that you're with or the man that you're with. It's just that life is hard as it is, and I'm not saying you got to hide the bitch, but professing your love and doing all these things in an environment where anything can happen, I feel like you're letting in bad omens. You're letting in bad demons or bad juju, if you believe in that shit, into your relationship. No relationship is perfect, bro. Even the ones that you keep quiet. Okay, we know that. You should know that. But this young TikToker is talking about Ashanti and Nelly's issues. That's not all. Watch this.
I know a lot of people are, happy and excited about Nelly and Ashanti getting back together. Man, that man is coming back to finish her off. Okay? Your ex spinning the block is not a flex, because that he ain't changed, or she ain't changed. Especially if he's doing or she's doing the same thing that they were doing before you all ended the relationship. One thing about it, I understand this is social media, so everybody going public, everybody putting their business out there, but nobody, I guess y'all forgot about that SA case that he caught with that young girl on that tour bus, huh? That he had to settle out of court. Y'all forgot about that, and he was with.
That essay called that's that essay charge he got, the sexual assault charge. A charge. Was he found guilty? I don't know. Our past will haunt us. As men, we've done some dirt. Our past will haunt us. A woman's past will haunt you too. But you make mistakes. You're younger. Maybe he caught a sexual assault charge. Maybe, there was some misunderstandings. I'm not condoning sexual assault. Tour bus, groupies, power, fame, money. It comes with the territory, I guess. But what does it have to do with him 10, 12 years later? This woman is condemning Nelly for all of the things that he's done. None of the things that Ashanti's done. A man will always be guilty, bro. And you have to know that. It's now the quote-unquote disadvantages of the war that men are up against, or us being guilty all the time. This is no way, shape, or form me encouraging you to be a goddamn incel, to be stuck in your house, to not talk to women, etc. Of course not. But this gives you enough ammunition to know that there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. And you have to be able to move accordingly. You got to be extra careful. You got to move a certain way. Yes, it's going to raise red flags. Yes, women are going to question you, but I'd rather a woman question me or question my motives or question the way I move, but at least I know I'm in control for the most part and protecting myself. Everything that I do, everything that I've done could always bite you in the ass. But why is this woman bringing up Nelly's old sexual assault charges? Talking about circling your block, your ex isn't a flex. How do you know what they went through? We don't know. This is what I'm saying. Now, I'm a big fan of not going back to your ex, bro. But it sounds hot when a guy says it on the mic, never go back to your ex. But it's easier said than done. But as an older man, now I can confidently say that if she's an ex, she was an ex for a reason. I've been there, done that. It would have to take a lot for me to go back to an ex. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you love yourself, but the lack of love that you're receiving from somebody else, you should be pouring that back into yourself, man, because nobody should love you more than you love yourself.
Miss Jackson, then y'all forgot about his drug and gambling addictions. That man is still an addict, and he still gamble. Him selling his masters, I'm quite sure majority of that money went to pay his gambling debts. That man came back in her life and bought her a $500 necklace and bracelet set. You know how I know it's $500? Because I sell the same set at my boutique online. I know where they get. I know all of.
Yo, now she's saying that Nelly bought Ashanti a $500 necklace set. Now, well, AV, you're broke, AV. What are you talking about, nigga? You look dusty. What I'm saying is, It shouldn't be the money. You know they got money. He got money. She got money. Why are you bringing that up? You see, the microphone and influencers, man, we have a lot of power. Some of us that should have power don't have power. And some people who shouldn't have power do. This young lady, I like this content creator, but what she's saying is she's influencing a lot of women, a lot of young girls, and she's putting a price tag. What does the price tag of the $500 necklace have to do with anything? Why are you bringing that up? Why are you talking about him selling his masters and paying off gambling debts? Because it's entertaining. We are programmed to tear each other down. Black men and black women can't be together. Men and women don't have to be apart, even though we're better together. So for you impressionable young ladies out there, you can't take this with a grain of salt. When you have a problem with your man, you got to keep your problems with your man to yourself. You got to find one or two tops designated people that you can talk to, even a therapist. If you got a good man, we got to grow. People make mistakes. Women make mistakes. Men make mistakes. We can't keep paying for our mistakes, bro. Nobody's happy for Ashanti because they think that Nelly's a loser. They're putting a price tag on the things that he got her, even though she's carrying his fucking baby.
These rappers get their stuff from, because we all go to the same, well, the merchant that they use, I don't do no middleman. I don't have to go through a jeweler. I go directly to the merchant and get my stuff. So I already know, like, she gave him 3 birthday parties and a car. Ashanti, don't forget about how he put you out.
If y'all don't know, I'm the 3rd one, and this is his 6th child. Someone said, ooh. Right, couldn't have been me. All right.
Now watch this. Jazzy Brown, a comedian, had a skit on people saying they could never be a man's 3rd baby mama after announcing pregnancy with Cam Newton. And she quotes and says, until a rich nigga put that pressure on you. This is his 6th child, and she's the 3rd baby mama. And she's talking about she's happy because a rich nigga put pressure on her. There's a lot of truth to saying that women will share the high value men. They won't share. That's why we talk about when a nigga cheats, if the right nigga cheats, that nigga, he gets caught out there, he won't like he might be able to survive it. The relationship may still work because of the things that he does, he provides. But this is a woman right here that's glorifying the fact that she's a 3rd baby mama. So I get what the first TikToker was saying about what black women want to be so quick to be a baby moms. I get it, man. But we're all adults. It's you young people, man, who have no idea what life really is. You live your life on social media, TikTok. You think you know everything. You don't know shit, man. Younger women, younger men, even some of you older men. You guys are manipulating and using the fact that these kids don't know shit. They can't think for themselves, and you older people are manipulating them to think that it's one way or the highway. You guys need to learn how to make yourselves happy, bro. It's not going to be another way around it. Nobody's here to make you happy. You want to get with a single mother. You love a single mother. You love a stepchild like it's your own. More power to you. But at the end of the day, no one's ever really going to be happy for you until you're happy for yourself. And when you're happy for yourself, you won't care what anybody thinks. If you're in love with somebody, you have feelings for somebody, man, preserve it, protect it. Stop letting everybody into your life wishing harm on you, man. Dim your colors, man. Move accordingly and just be happy, because once people know that you're happy, they're going to find any reason to tear you down, because misery loves company.